Thank you, Mr. Chair. I am pretty sure I've said this before, but it can never be said enough because, quite frankly, the words don't cover the thank yous. And I'm so glad that even nationally this week is set aside to thank and bring attention to the work of public health and what it is you do on a day in, day out basis, notwithstanding a 100-year pandemic. We are incredibly grateful for, as Commissioner Geithner said, the way in which all of our public health staff has really stepped up and responded in a way that we're just so fortunate to have here in El Paso County. The theme this year, as Deanne said, is building bridges, and Commissioner Williams gave a great, pretty exhaustive and extensive list of some of those bridges that have been built, some of those partnerships. I wanted to point out a couple of others that maybe weren't on that really good list. It was like checking them off as you said them, Commissioner Williams. A lot of the partnerships, we looked, you all as staff looked outside the normal, your normal walls, the normal partnerships that you have with hospitals. You strengthened those. You strengthened the ones that kind of already existed, but you looked outside the box a little bit to figure out other places to partner, and you did it in such a creative and swift way. And I think it allowed this community to really thrive, and everyone come to your help in helping get out messages. So one of those that comes to mind to me is the partnership with the mask campaign with the Colorado Springs Conservatory, their TikTok videos and all kinds of things there. But the other group that Commissioner Gonzalez and I represent here is the Board of Health, the local Board of Health, I'm honored to serve with the people we do there, and I hope that our guidance has provided you all as staff members with a pretty global picture. And I'm just so proud to be a part of that very diverse Board of Health, and I'm proud of how all the public health staff took input from all kinds of different points of view with that, and again, handled it with such grace that I couldn't be prouder of. I think this proclamation, it's not just for the extra work that a pandemic required in 2020 and 2021. It's for the work you do every day. And to have kept up with the majority of that, or known when and how to pivot in a way that wouldn't take needed services away from our community members, is just stellar. And the other partnership opportunity I missed, was all of those who came to us to request variances and went through the very difficult process. And I watched as you took each one and worked alongside business owners or key industry leaders to make sure they had all the information, tools, and resources they needed, and you had all of the information to go and advocate on their behalf on what they could safely do. That is a huge piece of the building bridges, and again, just so grateful for how you all do it. I think Susan said in her comment something about how her staff goes above and beyond, and that's absolutely true. And they do that because they see their leaders doing so as well. So all of you in management at the health department, you're inspiring. You're inspiring to your staff. Honestly, you're inspiring to me, and I think to many community members too, per the emails that you're now receiving. I'm glad they've taken a positive tone. And on that note, going the extra mile, I I know that there are some tea lovers over at the Department of Health if you're ever all in the same building again. But I also, there's a yard of tea sitting there for you all, and with a thank you for going the extra yard. And let's get this over the goal line now, and I'm deeply appreciative. Thank you.